It's game day weekend. Buffalo Bills are playing. So what we're going to do today is make your favorite, right? Chicken wings. You guys love buffalo chicken wings? Yeah? All right, great. All right, so the original recipe, a long time ago when I was a kid, I was told there was 3 ingredients in the original buffalo wing recipe. There was butter, a stick of butter. We have Frank's Red Hot, and we have French's Worcestershire sauce. But over the years, I've perfected my recipe, right? It's pretty good, right? So I add some spices to that. We got all kinds of pepper spices: chili pepper, cayenne pepper, ancho pepper, chipotle pepper, and my secret ingredient, right? Don't tell anyone. Is for years I've been adding mustard. I started with Gulden's mustard, and then I was adding Zatarain's Creole mustard, and now I really love this horseradish mustard in there. I think it gives it a great flavor. So those are the ingredients for my wing sauce, and then we season all these spices on the wings before we cook them too in our air fryer. And if we want them hotter, we could always add some habanero sauce or some ghost pepper sauce or some scorpion pepper sauce. And if you want it really hot, I have dried ground Carolina Reaper peppers and ghost peppers mixed in here. And this makes it super spicy. You want to sprinkle a little bit on there. I don't think I recommend it for you guys, because you guys had spicy food before, right? Sometimes I make it a little too spicy. Yeah. So we're gonna make the plain sauce, and then whenever you want something hotter on it, you can just add these right on top of your wings before you eat them. All right. So let's start with the butter. Let's turn this on, and we're gonna put this whole stick of butter in here. And we're going to let that melt down. And then as the butter is melting, we're going to add some spices to the butter. So we're going to add some crushed red cayenne peppers. We're going to just put some in there. You know, I put a couple shakes. I like it spicy. You could put as little or as much as you want, because we're going to make a big pot of buffalo wing sauce. I love this Chipotle Chile powder. That's a nice smoky jalapeno flavor. All right, we're going to add that in there. What we do this with the butter, just the butter and the peppers, ground peppers, is because when the butter gets warm, it'll take those spicy pepper oils out of the peppers and the flavor. It'll coat it all into the butter. And then when we eat the chicken wings, the butter's going to have that spicy pepper flavor. So we put that over there. This is Ancho Chile pepper. It's a type of pepper, ground. Just put some sprinkles in there. And then we have our traditional cayenne pepper to put in there. We can add as much or as little as we want for these peppers. And then we're going to add a little bit of this adobo garlic powder in there. And then we're going to add some chili powder, chili pepper powder. And then we're going to also add some ground white pepper. And some nice crunchy, fresh ground black pepper. Alright, so we're adding a lot of different types of pepper flavor in here. These are all powders right now. So you can see right now, what I'm doing is we're getting that red sauce. This is just the butter melting up. Put that on low. We don't want to burn it. We don't want to burn any of the powders. We just want it nice and warm and melted. So look at that. Doesn't that look good already?
Yeah.
Yeah? Alright. So now that we did that, we're going to add some of our Red Hot, our Frank's Red Hot. Now this is the sauce that started it all in Buffalo. This was the sauce that the Anchor Bar and Grill used. They used some butter, and they used some Frank's Red Hot. And people decided they like it. From there, all these different buffalo chicken wing recipes were created. All right, so let's see. We got our our measuring cup right here. We got our butter is nice and melted with all the spices in it. You can turn it up just a little bit. We're gonna add, let's see, we're gonna add 1 cup, 2 cups, 3 cups. We're gonna add 4 cups of Red Hot.
Ooh.
So we added 4 cups of Red Hot. This spoon, we can give it a little bit of a stir. Now, like I was saying, we got the butter, we have the Red Hot, and we got the ground peppers in there. We got this. Now this is when we add our Worcestershire sauce.
Worcestershire.
French's Worcestershire sauce.
Worcestershire.
And I'm going to give it, that's probably about 7 or 8 shakes. Once again, this is seasoned to taste.
It's chocolate sauce.
Yeah. All right. So we have that in here. Now this is what a nice basic buffalo wing sauce should be. Just these ingredients I have in here. And it tastes delicious on our chicken. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna do my secret ingredient. Horseradish mustard. So I used to use Gulden's. Way back when I was in college, I worked at a bar, I was a cook. And they didn't even have buffalo wings. And when they started making buffalo wings, I said, when you make your wing sauce from scratch, because that's what we did back then, I said, you're going to have to add Gulden's ground mustard to it because it gives it a really good flavor, nice flavor to it. And they did, and people used to come from all over to eat our chicken wings. They loved them. So, you can experiment with all different types of ground mustards. But one time, I didn't have my Zatarans, which I like now. I didn't have my Gulden's mustard, but I had some of this horseradish mustard. And I put about a 1/4 cup of fresh ground mustard in here. And this, see how the mustard's kind of dissolving right in there? So we get this on a low heat. It's nice and warm. And we just keep stirring it until the mustard all kind of dissolves right into the wing sauce. And then what I do is I give it a little taste to see if we have the right ratio of ingredients.
That's what we're learning in math.
Now, I think this is perfect. So we're going to leave it just to that, just with the ingredients we have in there. And I'm going to put this on a low simmer, and then I'll show you guys how we get these chicken wings ready. And I'll show you something. For some reason I like the traditional with the wing tip on the side. Some people will cut this off, and then they'll put it in the freezer and save it for chicken stock. But see how I just cut that? So now I got the drumette, and I got the wing. This way I can do this really fast without cutting myself. You see that?
Yeah.
This is the drumstick, and then this is the flat. Go in there, pull it just through, just like that. Now, we're going to make what's called seasoned wings to put in the air fryer. Now what this does is this gives the wings flavor, and it also gives the wings a little extra crisp for the sauce to stick to when you want to put your chicken wing sauce on top of it. So I'll wash my hands real quick. I'm going to preheat this. Alright, preheat our air fryer. Now, what we're going to do is we got our Chipotle Chili powder. I'm going to shake that on top of the wings. See that?
Yeah.
We got Cayenne chili powder. We're going to shake that on the wings. Just a little better. We got our Ancho Chile powder. We're going to shake that on the wings. So we got all these chili powders. We got our our regular plain chili powder, Mexican chili powder they call it. Put that on there. And then we have our garlic powder adobo. We're going to shake that on too, a whole bunch. All right, there you go. And I'm going to take my tongs. I'm going to stir this around so that all those spices that you see in there all become evenly coated on the chicken wings. Just keep stirring it. You see how some wings have, seems like they have more spice on it on one side, but if you just keep stirring it around, all the spices will mingle together on the chicken wings. Get all these spices.
Ooh, that smells good.
Yeah, it's good just like this. So these are called seasoned wings. Now a lot of times some people will just cook wings without putting any sauce on them. They'll have this dry rub with some garlic powder, maybe some onion powder, and a few spices. And then they'll cook it, and then when it's cooked, it still tastes good. They eat it just like that. So what we're doing is we're making some dry rub, seasoned, spicy buffalo wings. And when we put this in the air fryer, it's gonna make the wings a little extra crispy. All right. So you see how these spices are all on there, nice and evenly? Nice and evenly, all those spices are on there. So I'm going to just keep doing that. Any minute now, this is going to beep and tell me that it's been preheated. And then we're going to put it in there and cook these chicken wings. Just throw all these wings in here. You hear that sizzling? That means it's ready to roll. All right, give it a little shake. Throw it in there. Put on chicken wings. Start. Alright, that should go good. Alright? So I'll bring you guys back down here when our chicken wings are ready to have the sauce on it, okay? Alright, let's take a look at this sauce. So this is our wing sauce. It's got nice, looks really nice. I ended up putting in a second stick of butter because I like the color a little better. So we got 2 full sticks of butter, 4 cups of red hot, generous portions of my ground spices. All my ground spices, mostly pepper spices, white ground pepper, black ground pepper, cayenne pepper, chili powder, ancho powder, chipotle powder, some adobo, and then a 1/4 cup of horseradish mustard, and then about 10 good shakes of Worcestershire sauce, and then I got my wing sauce is right here on the stove, waiting for these chicken wings to cook up and be ready to go. So let's take them out and take a shake. Those are looking nice. So you see I put those spices on there. You see how it's really looking nice? The coloration's really looking nice on those wings. Put those back in there. Cook those up some more. And then we'll put some sauce on them and they'll be ready to go. Alright, so let's look at these. So these have been in for about 20 minutes. And you can see these are done, but I like them crispier than this. So we're going to leave them in there and we're going to cook them up till they're nice and crispy. These chicken wings are nice. Look how nice and crispy those are. Are those good? Yeah? Those are nice and crispy wings. Alright, so now what we do is we're going to put these in our bowl. We're going to put sauce on them. And then they'll be ready to, you hear how crispy they are? Oh yeah. So these already have spices on them. So these are nice and spiced with different ground peppers. Now what we'll do is we'll, yeah, be careful. All right, so here we go. So we got, put that in there, we're gonna stir that around. Wanna throw in a nice generous portion of sauce on top. All right, so put that there. Stir this around. Look at that. Stir it all up nice. So just make sure it's nice and coated. All right. these on our plate. Put them on top of the celery and carrots so that the sauce gets all over those guys. Make it nice and juicy. All right, take a look at these wings right here. You guys ready to take a bite? You guys ready to take a bite?
Yeah.
All right, come in here. They're hot, so be careful. You want to dip them in some blue cheese? We got some blue cheese there.
Sure. Not tired of
Here, get a little drumstick. This little tiny drumstick right there. It'll be easier for you.
I'll eat it in a second. So hard.
Too hot to bite into?
Yeah.
All right, so we'll have to let it cool for a little bit.
I'm just gonna
Let
leave mine.
me try it. I'm gonna try it. I got this little chicken wing right here. See how hot it is. Put some blue cheese on it. Mmm.
Mmm.
That is some good chicken wings, huh?
Really good.
These the best buffalo chicken wings ever?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Mm-mm.
Benefit.
Like I said, if you guys want, you can shake. You want to make it spicier? We can shake a little of this habanero sauce on top.
I think it's spicy enough.
It's spicy enough? All right, great. But not too spicy, right? Just right. All right, that's good. All right, enjoy.